Alright my friends, so in the last video we have created our actions and it's time for us to use them. So here if I open the application, the final result, you will see that we are displaying this bookmark item or icon, and we are displaying it not in the course list. We are displaying it on each course item. I mean this icon that we are going to use to fire the add item action. So we are gonna add it on the course item because here we can see it on all the courses. So my point here is that here inside your course item.js you need to create it right here. Alright, so feel free to add it wherever you want. Alright, this is really a basic JSX and you should be familiar with that. In my case here on the bottom I'm just gonna add a button, or later on we are gonna add these icons. For the time being I'm not gonna waste your time and my time on these kind of icons. So let's go ahead and add a button. Alright, and or you know what, instead of button, because the button will have an on click on all kind of stuff, I'm just gonna add a span. The span will make sense. I'm gonna give it a class of add. Alright, I'm just gonna say add. Alright, like that. And here we will see it. We should be able to see it, but since it is okay, here we should be able to see it right here, not right there, whatever. Here we can see the add icon or the add span. What I'm going to do very simply, I'm just gonna install it very fast. All right, so here I'm just gonna say add. I'm just gonna say position to be absolute. I'm just gonna say bottom, from the bottom will be 1 rem, from the left 1 rem, so we can see it. Cursor pointer, and let's give it a refresh right here. We can see it right here. So this is a very basic style. Close it up, going back right here. And since we wanna, once the user click on the add here on the add span, what we wanna do, we wanna go ahead and fire our action, our add saved item action. We want to fire it, okay? And to do so, first of all, we have to connect this component to Redux. And very boringly, we are gonna add also, I'm just gonna import the connect from react-redux. This is the first step. The second step, it is to wrap this component. I have told you that you will write or you will connect a lot of React component to Redux, so that's why you are gonna master it. And here we have to create a function. All right, I'm just gonna call it get actions, or we can later on we are gonna change it. All right, keep that one in mind. And here since I only want the actions, I don't want to receive any data, so I have to remove it. Sorry for that, my mistake. I have told you in order for us to get an action to React component, first of all, we have to import that action. So I'm just gonna say import, and the action was add saved item from the actions file. All right. So we have to go to the actions and to our actions like this. And now in our connect, for the first parameter, we are gonna say null, because we don't want to receive any data back from the store. For the second one, we are going to give it an object with all the actions that we want to use. In this case, add saved item, like that. And now it will be available for this component as a props. So what I'd like to do first of all, I'm going to do some refactoring right here. I'm going to remove the props. All right. And I'm going to destructure my course, as well as add save to item, so I don't need this line here anymore. All right, so that's it. We have grabbed the add saved item action from our from Redux, and now it will be available on this thing right here. All right, so the only part is missing. It is to go ahead and call it, and in order for us to call it, very simply, here I'm going to use the arrow function syntax once again. I'm going to say on click. Once the user click on this span, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fire an arrow function, and it will be add saved item. And once we call it, you will see it will ask us for an item. Which item that we wanna add? In this case, it is the course. which will be the entire course that we are going to click on it, which we can access it from this course right here. All right, so I'm just going to say here on the add item, I'm just going to give it our course like that. So course like that. That should make a lot of sense. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, in this video we have just connected our course item to Redux, and we have grabbed the action that we want to fire, as well as fire it up on this span right here, and we have passed it the course that we are going to receive from our course list as a props. So hopefully that makes sense. In the next video we are going to see what's going to happen once we click on this icon, so, or this span. So hopefully that makes sense. See you in the next one.